Hello and welcome to another Goliath guitar tutorial. My name is Gareth Evans and today I'm going to teach you Promise by Ben Howard. So first thing we're going to have to do is tune a guitar. The tuning for this song is C, F, C, G, F, C from 6th to 1st string. It is a bit of a fiddly tune in this. So what I'm going to do, if you put your cap on the 2nd fret, I'll run through my strings so you can tune into my guitar. And then I'll get on with the tutorial. So just replay that part of the video until your guitar's in tune. I would recommend, as always, using a guitar tuner. If you haven't got a specific guitar tuner, you can always use an app on your phone, on your Android or iPhone. Just search the App Store for guitar tuner. I think the one I use is on Android and it's called G Strings. It's a pretty good one, that one. Okay, so into the tutorial. You'll be pleased to know it's pretty repetitive, this song, when you play it right. So there's not a lot to teach you really. So hopefully it'll be done in a couple of parts. Okay, before I start, the tabs I've written for this song are available for you to download and print out. Just click the link in the top of the description of this video. It'll take you to the page where you can find the tabs and also the remaining parts of the video. If there's any more you can't find part 2 or part 3, I doubt there'll be part 3. I think there'll only be 2 parts for this tutorial, but it's all in the link in the top of the description anyway. So now our guitar's in tune, cap on the 2nd fret. The first position with our left hand, if you put your ring finger on the what's now the 11th fret from the capo on the 5th string, okay? The 11th fret from the capo is absolute 13th on the neck of the guitar. So your fret here, which will have 2 dots, which will be your 12th fret on the neck of the guitar, is one above that, which will be 11th relative to the capo. I hope that wasn't too confusing. So there is your ring finger, and now you put your little finger on the 3rd string on the 12th fret, which is one above your ring finger, okay? So the picking for this with your right hand, it's very repetitive for the first part of the song, so there's not a lot of change there. So if you play 6, 5, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 6, and then 3, okay, and then 6, 5, 4, okay, to finish off one loop. Okay, 6, 5, 4, 6, 3, 6, 5, 4. Okay, and what you do then is obviously loop it. Okay, and keep it going. Next you move to the next shape. So you lift your ring finger off, you still got your little finger there on the 12th fret of the 3rd string, put your index finger onto the 9th fret of the 6th string, okay, and you play exactly the same with your right hand. So each time that you play one shape, you loop it 4 times, okay, 4 times, so it's of the verse. There are a few minor variations. Before I move on, I will note that during the verse when he's singing, I know I said he loops it 4 times before changing chord. On some of the lines, when he's on this first shape here, he only plays it 3 times and then moves to the second shape and plays that 4 times. It's a bit confusing. You're best listening to it and paying attention. I can't actually sing it. I don't know the words, so I can't illustrate that. But just do remember that if you're intending to perform it or whatever. Okay, so once we've got that bit, there's a couple of variations I'm going to show you. And the first variation goes... That's just on that one shape there, the first shape. So everything's exactly the same with the right hand to begin with, so just start that off. Okay, and then the second time he goes through it, he moves down to this 10th fret there on the 3rd string. So he lifts his little finger off and puts the 10th fret with his middle finger. And plays that one loop round. And then again, down to the 9th fret with your index finger now on the 3rd string. Okay, and the very last time he plays, so back up to the 10th fret to start with, and when you hit that 3rd string, pull off to the 9th fret, and then what you do is you lift your finger off and strum at the same time, so it's so from the start, and then to the second shape, and it doesn't do that run down on the 3rd string for the second shape. It just continues as normal. Okay, so I'll play that once more. What you'll notice is the strum, try and control it, try not to smack it too hard. It doesn't really matter how many strings you hit, so long as it's compact and tight and it sounds reasonably in control. Okay, I just play around with that to see what sounds right, because some people might have different techniques, might sound a bit different if you're strumming in a certain way. So just play around with what sounds good for you. Okay, so the second variation I'm going to show you is another part that he plays in this section. And it's just one slight variation. And all he does there is he moves from the 11th fret on that 5th string down to the 9th fret on the 5th string for the last rotation of this picking pattern. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the next shape. Okay, I'll play that once more time. The last shape now is the link just between the verse and the next part, where it goes a bit more complicated, and all that is a different shape with your left hand. The right hand's exactly the same, so it's with your little finger still there on the 3rd string on that 12th fret. You bring your index finger to the 9th fret on the 5th string and your ring finger to the 11th fret on the 6th string. Okay? And this is maybe, maybe come home, and before it goes into the... Okay, so like I said, the picking for that is exactly the same as I've shown you. It's just that new shape there. And he does that strum just before he goes into it. Okay, so it's... So he does this 3 times, and on the very last time, instead of doing 6, 5, 4 to finish. It does 6 and then strum. So it sounds like this. Okay. And then into the okay, I'm going to show you them that bit and the very next bit. I'm going to show you them two bits in the next video because this is running a bit long now. So that's it for this section. Like I said, click the link in the top of the description. It'll take you to part 2 of this video, and then you can learn the rest. Remember please to click the like button if you've enjoyed this lesson, because it does help me out, and I'll see you again in part 2. Thank you very much. Bye for now.